Sorry.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our Wednesday, March 4th, 2020 Town Board meeting. Tonight is a voting meeting. Councilman Borelli, would you please say the pledge?
Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We'll take a moment to just remember everybody that's overseas and not with their families today. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike. Okay, again, tonight is a town board voting meeting. All board members are here with the exception of Supervisor Schmidt, who is getting better, and he has been popping in and out of town hall, doing some sporadic work. We expect him back partially at least next week, and hopefully he'll be at the meeting next Wednesday night or the following Wednesday. But he wanted me to tell everybody that he's doing well, and thank you for all the considerations that everybody's been sending his way. Councilman McDonough was not able to be here tonight. We have Ann Spofford, our town clerk, Ann Pascarella, our board secretary, and Greg Folchetti, the town attorney. All right, so let's get to it. First is accept town board minutes of February 19th and February 26th. I need a motion.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, great. Next is resolution number 1. Bob, would you read that one? It's a resolution authorizing advertisements for bid.
Resolved that pursuant to the request of Town Engineer Richard J. Versetti, P.E., Town Clerk Ann Spofford, is hereby authorized to advertise for bids for the installation of approximately 450 linear feet of gravity sewer main with Carmel Sewer District Number 1 on Route 6 in Mayapack, and be it further resolved that the town engineer is to furnish detailed specifications for the above to the town clerk Ann Spofford to be used in conjunction with the town's general bid conditions and specifications. I offer this resolution as read.
Second.
Seconded by Councilman Borelli. Roll call, please.
Councilman Shannon.
Yes.
Councilman Borelli.
Yes.
Councilman Gordon.
Aye. All right, resolution number 2. This is a resolution authorizing payment to East of Hudson Watershed Corporation, and I'll read this one. Resolved that upon the recommendation and determination of Town Engineer Richard J. Franzetti, P.E., the Town Board of the Town of Carmel hereby authorizes payment of the sum of $20,522.52 to East of Hudson Watershed Corporation for operation and maintenance related to the 2019 Town of Carmel overall phosphorus reduction requirement, as well as in accordance with the operation and maintenance policy of the EOHWC, previously adopted by the Carmel Town Board on February 17th, 2016, as well as is shown in the invoice from EOHWC dated February 14, 2020. I offer the resolution as read.
Second.
Seconded by Councilman Borelli. Roll call, please.
Councilman Shannon.
Yes.
Councilman Borelli.
Yes.
Councilman Gordon.
Aye. Next is resolution number 3. This is a resolution acknowledging performance of emergency repairs, Carmel Water and Sewer Districts. Councilman Borelli, would you read?
Resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Carmel, acting as commissioners of the various water and sewer districts of the Town of Carmel, hereby acknowledges the emergency performance of water and sewer district collection system / distribution system and treatment facility repairs as fully detailed in the memorandum of Town Engineer Richard J. Franzetti to the Town Board dated February 19, 2020, as attached hereto, incorporated herein, and made a part hereof. I offer this resolution as read.
I second.
Roll call, please.
Councilman Shannon.
Yes.
Councilman Borelli.
Yes.
Councilman Lombardi.
Aye. And just for the sake of the public, if you hadn't heard last week, we had gone over several emergency invoices that were submitted for Carmel Water District Number 2, sewer main connection, blacktop restoration at 3 locations on Collier Drive, curb valve replacement on Glenida Avenue. So that's what this one, the resolution was for. All right. Resolution 4, this is a resolution accepting proposal for professional services, Carmel Water District Number 2, RFP 2020-002. Councilman Schneider?
Resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Carmel, acting as Commissioners of Carmel Water District Number 2, and upon the recommendation of Town Engineer Richard J. Franzetti, P.E., hereby accepts the proposal of Taconic Engineering and Surveying Consultants, P.C., Newburgh, New York, for the provisions of utility surveying services in conjunction with the Carmel Water District 2 distribution system upgrades, in accordance with the memorandum dated February 20th, 2020, and at a cost not to exceed $34,000. And be it further resolved that Deputy Town Supervisor Suzanne McDonough is hereby authorized to sign any and all documentation necessary to accept the proposal and authorize the actions contained herein. And be it further resolved that Town Controller Mary Ann Maxwell is hereby authorized to make any and all necessary budget transfers or modifications required to fund the cost of this authorization. I offer this resolution as read.
Second.
Okay, seconded by Councilman Borelli. Roll call, please.
Councilman Shannon.
Yes.
Councilman Borelli.
I want to say something. My vote is yes, reluctantly, though. Rich, on these RFPs that go out, like on the first one that's going out now tonight, it drove me crazy that there was bids from 19,000 to 700,000. It's like, it made no sense as a businessman and someone that used to do some of that business. There's got to be either more detail, line item detail in the RFP that goes out, or something's lacking on what's going out. So please, just, how should I say it? Try to get more direct detail on it, because there shouldn't be a discrepancy of that crazy proportions. It's nuts. That was like the worst one I've ever seen. So just eyeball in the next ones that go out, please. Thank you.
And Councilman Lombardi.
Yes. Okay, resolution number 5, this is a resolution authorizing final budget modifications for 2019. Whereas Town Controller Mary Ann Maxwell has reviewed the proposed final budget modifications for the period ending December 31st, 2019, with the Town Board, which are detailed and explained on the attached budget revision scheduled number 2019-07. Now therefore be it resolved, the Town Board of Town of Carmel hereby authorizes and ratifies the final budget modifications/revisions for the period ending December 31st, 2019, as shown itemized on the schedule number 2019-07, attached hereto, incorporated herein, and made part hereof. I offer this resolution as read.
Second.
Seconded by Councilman Borelli. Roll call, please.
Councilman Shannon.
Yes.
Councilman Borelli.
Yes.
Councilman Lombardi.
Aye. Resolution number 6, this is a resolution authorizes encumbrances of 2019 funds for expenditures in 2020. Councilman Borelli, would you read this one, please?
Yes, whereas it is recommended by the Town Comptroller's Office that 2019 government budget funds be encumbered or reserved for the 2020 budget appropriations based on recent approved Town Board resolutions and/or specific projects in progress for various purposes. Now therefore be it resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Carmel authorizes the Town Comptroller's Office to encumber or reserve unexpended 2019 government fund monies for expenditures in fiscal years 2020 as follows, and as pre-filed?
The remainder as pre-filed with the clerk, if you like.
And as pre-filed with the clerk. There are 9 items under the general fund totaling $547,344. The highway fund is $190,000 for machinery, equipment, and capital expenses. And the Mayapack Falls Fire Department is $62,230 for dry hydrant installation estimate. I offer the resolution as read and as pre-filed.
I second the resolution.
Okay, seconded by Councilman Shannon. Roll call, please.
Councilman Shannon.
Yes.
Councilman Borelli.
Yes.
Councilman Lombardi.
Aye. Resolution number 7, this is a resolution waiving the notice requirements, Section 64 of the New York State Alcohol and Beverage Control Law with respect to a liquor license for 597 Realty LLC doing DBA Trattoria Sais. S-E-I. Councilman Shannon, would you read that?
whereas the representatives and/or proprietors of 597 Realty LLC, DBA Trattoria Sai, 597 Route 6, Mayapack, New York, have advised of the intention to apply for an on-premise liquor license for which 30 days advance notice of such application must be sent to the municipality, and whereas the notice required by Article 5 of the Alcohol Beverage Control Law may be waived by the town board, and whereas the Town of Carmel Town Board does not intend to comment upon the application referred to herein, now therefore to be resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Carmel hereby waives the 30-day notice requirement contained in Article 5 of the Alcohol and Beverage Control Law, and states that it does not intend to offer any comments regarding the said application for a liquor license at the premises referred to herein, and be it further resolved that the town clerk, Ann Spoford, is hereby authorized to sign a waiver of said notice on behalf of the town of Carmel. I offer this resolution as read.
Second.
Okay, offered by Councilman Shannon, seconded by Councilman Borelli. Roll call, please.
Councilman Shannon?
Yes.
Councilman Borelli?
Yes.
Councilman Lombardi?
Aye. All right, and this, we discussed last week at the work session. This is a standard operating procedure, basically, as long as there's no complaints, and this is a new application for a new premises, which is the old Geno's, or formerly Geno's, so that's that one. Okay, and then Resolution 8, the final resolution tonight. This is a resolution authorizing additions to the active list of the Mayapack Volunteer Fire Department. Resolve the Town Board of Town of Carmel hereby authorizes the additions of the following names to the active list of the Mayapack Volunteer Fire Department: Jeremy McGuigan and Michelle Temper-Parkway. I offer the resolution as read.
Second.
All right, offered by me, seconded by Councilman Borelli. Roll call, please.
Councilman Shannon?
Yes.
Councilman Borelli?
Yes.
Councilman Lombardi?
Aye. All right, that concludes the work session, the voting meeting for tonight. If there's any public comment out there, 3 minutes for agenda items only. Anyone? All right, next is the open forum for public comments on new town-related business. Anyone want to speak? Okay, there being no one to speak. Announcements. Mike, do you have any announcements?
No.
Okay. Bob? Let me give you this one, hold on.
So you have anything you want me to read for you?
No, I'm going to let. yeah, read
We
this
have one announcement. It's actually from the Knights of Columbus, Council 6318 in Hamlet. They started running their annual fish fry every Friday night during Lent, last Friday being the first, this upcoming Friday the second. And they have great things to eat. I don't know if there's fish, so I'll read the announcement that they have. Our Lady of the Lakes, Council 6318, Knights of Columbus, Carmel, New York. Announcing this week's fish fry specials, printable flyer comments below. You can check their website. It's also listed there. They have fish tacos for $12. There's 3 soft flour tacos filled with crispy, good stuff. I'll go on to the next stuff.
Catfish, American catfish.
American catfish, buttermilk soaked, fresh caught from USA, topped with Mexican cheese blend, lettuce, tomato, and tangy chipotle mayo, served with tortilla chips and salsa. We also have clam chowder. The bowl is $8, or a bread bowl for $10. That must be something new with the bread bowl this year. Authentic homemade creamy New England chowder
Chowder.
with chopped clams, red potatoes, and savory seasonings, or chowder and now gluten-free. And a side order of crispy steak fries for only $3, or full for $5. So if you're hungry, which I'm sure you are on Fridays, and looking for something to do, a good organization to support, stop by Knights of Columbus, located on Fair Street in the hamlet by the Carmel High School.
And this past Friday, we served 269 individual made dinners, and all the money goes to charities, to the church. Mike, did you have an announcement?
Yes, this Sunday, starting at 1:30, the St. Patrick's Day Parade, starting in downtown by CVS, marching north, and it starts at 1:30. Weather report is 50s and beautiful, so everybody come on out.
All right, and I just have a couple of announcements. Firstly, with regard to the coronavirus in Town Hall, so what we've done here, and
Not in Town Hall.
No, but with regard to, there's no, Sorry, thank you for the correction. We have, as we always have throughout Town Hall, we have the hand sanitizers either on the wall or at different desks. So when people come in, the public comes in, obviously to use the hand sanitizers. There's alcohol wipes to be used for pens and desktops and whatnot, and door handles, so we encourage everyone to use that. So if you do come into Town Hall, you will see, as we've always had, hand sanitizers in and around to prevent the spread of illness. One of the things I heard today on the radio was that you're supposed to wash your hands for 20 seconds. If you don't know what 20 seconds is, the person on the radio said, sing happy birthday to yourself. Oh, you heard this? Sing happy birthday to yourself, that's 20 seconds. So please do that. And if you don't feel well, please don't return to work. You got everyone else sick as well. And so now some good news. We have in the town of Carmel the very first 7th grader to ever win the state wrestling championship, P.J. Duke of the Carmel Rams, who earned a technical fall at the 5-minute, 22-second mark against another Division I opponent. So here is P.J., 7th grader. Congratulations, P.J., and we hope we can have you here one day to help celebrate with you and your family.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
All right, and I think we have no other business. Need a motion to,
Make a motion to adjourn the meeting?
Second.
okay, all those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Good night, everyone. We'll see everyone next week for a town work session. Stay well. And see everybody at the parade.